Can I save you about 2 years? Because that's how long I spent trying to build the wrong business. I kept asking myself, should I create a course? Should I build a membership? Should I make templates, digital products, printables? Every single week, it seemed like another expert had another answer. And every time I listened and I changed direction. I wasn't building a business. I was chasing strategies. And if that's where you are right now, I want to show you why. Hi, I'm Ashley. I help women build meaningful businesses around their own experiences instead of spending years wondering what they're supposed to create. This is part 4 of the clarity framework that we teach inside Powerfully Her. Over the last few videos, we've discovered your story, your experiences, the women you're called to help, and now we finally get to the part where everyone seems to start with, what should I actually build? So here's what I wish someone had explained to me a couple years ago. Most people choose an offer before they understand the transformation that they're trying to create. And that's totally backwards. Imagine someone walks into a hardware store and says, I need a drill. Now, a man would walk into it there, right? And say, ooh, look at all these drills. She just says, I need a hole in the wall. Actually, no, she doesn't even need the hole. She wants to hang a picture of her whole family. The drill is just the tool. And your offer works exactly the same way. People don't wake up thinking, oh, I hope somebody sells me a course today. They wake up thinking, I wish I knew what I was supposed to build. I wish I could stop doubting myself. I wish I had someone to tell me if my idea is actually any good. That's what they're buying. They're buying relief. They're buying confidence. They're buying progress, the course, the coaching. So let's say that you are really good at meal planning. Your woman doesn't wake up thinking, I need to plan out my meals for the week. Right? That just feels totally overwhelming. So you need to offer her transformation that she's not going to have to worry about, what am I going to make for dinner on Wednesday night? I'm going to have to go to the grocery store in the middle of the week. What am I going to, I want to eat healthy, but when I don't know what to eat, then we just end up going out to dinner. These are solutions that you can help her solve by teaching her how to meal plan, right? And then teach her how to grocery shop in one day for 1 week. You see that difference? They're buying the relief, they're buying the confidence, they're buying the progress, the course and the coaching and the membership. Those are all just the containers. Those are the drill, right? When I first started online, I thought I had to have the perfect business model. I bought courses and coaches, so many, spent so much money. And then I tried memberships and affiliate marketing. I bought courses from people teaching courses. Every expert seemed to have a different opinion. And honestly, every one of them sounded like they were convincing. So I'd spend weeks building something only to convince myself that I picked the wrong path. Does that sound familiar? Eventually I realized something. The problem wasn't that I was choosing the wrong format. The problem was that I didn't know exactly who I wanted to help. Once I became crystal clear on her, everything else became much easier. So instead of asking, what should I sell? Ask, what does she actually need from me? If she only needs one quick solution, maybe that's a digital download. If she needs accountability, then coaching might make sense. If she needs ongoing encouragement, then maybe that's a community. And if she needs an entire roadmap, then maybe it's a course. There's no one universally best offer. There's only the best offer for your woman. All right, so I got a little bit of homework for you. Write down one sentence. My woman is struggling with, and then finish the sentence. Now write another one. By the end of working with me, she will, and then finish that sentence. That is your transformation. Your offer simply becomes the bridge between those two sentences. Here's the truth that nobody told me. Even after you figure all of this out, there's one more thing that will stop you, and that's perfection. Because the moment that you know what to build, your brain immediately freaks out and starts telling you that you're not ready. That's exactly what we're talking about in our final video. So before you go, I've created something called Find Your Thing. It's completely free. It walks you through this exact clarity process, and it helps you uncover possible business ideas based on your own life and your own experiences. If today's video made something click, I think you're going to love it. You'll find the link below, and I will see you in part 5.